Well, hello everybody. I am here today with our little Kai, and we're going to get him changed. Kai, can you say hi to everybody, baby? Can you say hi? Yeah, I can't see if y'all are seeing him or not. Let's see. Put him over like this. All right. Let's see if we can darken you up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I thought I would come on today and change Kai real quick and let y'all know how my first night of yoga went. Now I have done yoga like at home, the privacy of my home with on my Wii, but I don't really consider that doing yoga that much. To have actually done it in a class, well, last night was my first time. So I thought I would come on and sort of tell y'all how it went, okay? Now, keep in mind, I am ever so much more than 20. That is my new favorite line. Here we go. Let's get him out of this. He's been in this little deer suit since last week when we did Theme Thursday, and we are ready for Theme Thursday. Kai will not be participating because we don't have anything for frogs for him, and the green that we have is not really, it's more of a teal than a green. I was surprised at how little green I actually have. But anyway, let's see, are y'all, I don't know if this light is that okay? That makes him look a little, oh well, let's see if it'll stay that way. Anyhow, goodness gracious, what a messy head when you've had on that hood. So Sawyer is in the living room with my husband, Papa, and oh my goodness, what has happened to your diaper? Look, I can see you a little crack. I can see you a little butt crack. We gotta fix that. What have you done? Anyway, I'll pause y'all real quick and get him a different diaper. Hang on. Okay, we're just gonna put him in a snap diaper. But so I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my experience. So, you know, it was getting close to time to go to yoga. So I went and put on my sausage casing, which of course, as y'all all know, that's what you wear to yoga, sausage casing. Most people call it yoga pants and stuff, but I don't know, when you're trying to get this body into those lycra pants and stuff, it's believe me, it's sausage casing. So yes, I went and slipped into my sausage casing, or wiggled into it, however you want to call it, and sports bra. I don't know if any of you of my generation out there wore sports bras, but that's another thing to try to get into. Well, actually getting into it's not quite as hard as getting out of it, but anyhow. So I got into that, and I went to yoga, got my little mat. There we go, sugar. There we go, sugar booger. Got my little mat and went to yoga. And I get there, and there's all these other people there, a couple of friends I know, and so I thought, well, this isn't going to be so bad. So sat down, got on our little mats, and they had the nice Christian music playing, soft Christian music playing in the background. So we get on our little mats, and the teacher begins, right? And the first thing she has us do is to sit cross-legged on the floor and start doing some breathing exercises and relaxation. relaxing our shoulders and our head and our neck. Well, we were rolling her head around, and it was hard for me to hear what she was saying because of all the snap, crackle, and pop I could hear in my neck. That was louder than anything she was saying. So I looked at my friend and said, "Is it supposed to be this loud when you turn your head?" And so I got through that, did all the little shoulder relaxations, make sure our shoulders are down and whatnot. Come here, baby, pick you up. And while we're still sitting there with our legs cross-legged on the floor, I noticed that my feet have gone numb. I'm sitting there, cross-legged, numb feet. I couldn't feel my legs anymore. So I had to stretch my legs out straight for a little bit. And I'm sorry, I don't think y'all can see all of him. But anyway, so I got the feeling back in my feet. And we went on. The next thing we did was the table. Now the table wasn't too bad. You just get on all fours and keep your back straight and your head straight. And she said, pretend like, oh, this is a new sweater I'm putting on him, by the way. It's from Gymboree. I forgot to tell y'all what he was getting ready to wear. And it's a knitted navy blue and white sweater it's got a red around the waist. It's got a little red sailboat on it, and then it's got it's all white with the navy blue stripes, thin stripes across the bottom and over the middle and the bottom, and then navy blue sleeves. And I got this at Gymboree when our Gymboree here unfortunately closed. So yeah, they were having lots of sales, so I got some things there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So we did the table, and the table you do on your hands and knees, like I said. Your arms are straight up underneath your shoulders. And you have to pretend like you're balancing a cup of coffee on the back of your neck. That wasn't too bad. I mean, I get in that position sometimes when I'm looking for things under the bed. So that's not like too terribly bad. And then we did this thing, it's Happy Cow or something like that. And that's where you pull your head all the way up, and then you arch your back under, like let your belly sink to the floor. So your belly, kind of let your belly sink to the floor and bring your head up. That felt pretty good. That wasn't too bad. And then you do the Mad Cat, where you put your head all the way down and you arch your back up the other way like a hissing mad cat. And so we did that back and forth for a few times. Back to table. So I'm thinking, okay, this isn't quite so bad. I can do this. And then we do, our next move is downward facing dog. Now I know about downward facing dog. I've done that one before. So that is where you are on your hands, your feet, your hands and arms are fully extended, and your legs are out behind your toes, so you're sort of in like a V position like this, like head, toes, like down like that. Your head's dropped down. And she had us put our heels down if we could. Well, I could get them down, but it created quite a bit of stretch. So we did downward facing dog. That wasn't too bad either. Then we had to bring one knee up, bring it up towards our chest, and put our foot between our front hands. Now it's starting to get interesting. Okay, I could not stay in that position and bring my knee up and put my foot up between my hands. I had to get down on my knee, then bring it up, put it in. And then you have to press down on that. Well, that wouldn't have been so bad, except my boobies kept getting in the way. There you go, Kai. There you go, Kai. Now, let me get a brush for him. So, yeah. So, we did that. I had to press down, going forward on your, stretching your leg out. And then put it back. And then you, of course, have to do the other leg. And the thing is it's getting really, my hands are getting tired, my arms are getting tired. It's really stretching out the backs of your legs and your hips and stuff, which is okay if you're used to stretching that way. It's kind of late in the afternoon and there's not a lot of sun outside, so I don't know how well this is turning up here. So we do that. We keep going back to downward facing dog. And then we have to roll our way up with our foot between our hands. Come up into a standing position. Turn your hips. And then we did the warrior pose. The warrior one pose. There you go, Celia. There we go. And then we did that for a little bit, and then you go back down, and then you come back up, and then you do the warrior two pose, and it's just back and forth, back and forth. And at the end, and my friend who's sitting beside me, God love her, I had to laugh. I mean, she was over just groaning and oh gosh, making all kinds of noises. Honey, I don't think these are going to fit in there. Just gonna have to hope you don't untie them. And I kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Because she's, I think she's a couple years older than I am. But yeah, she was making all kinds of little moaning and groaning and noise and stuff over there. So we did that, and then we get to the very end, and I think this is good. I made it. I did it. And we got to lay down flat on our backs, put our hands over our bellies, and just lay there and listen to her read some scripture. And it was calming and soothing. And my friend beside me, she fell asleep. And anyway, I'm laying there. And, I don't lay flat on my back on the floor anymore. I think my sit-upon is too round or something anyway. After laying there all that time, with our legs stretched out, and we were in a totally relaxed position, and then she said, okay, you can wiggle your toes now and get up. Wiggle your toes and then sit up and da-da-da, we're done. So I did that, and I went to sit up, and oh my gosh, those muscles in my back grabbed me like you wouldn't believe it. And then I started, oh gosh, and got up, and we got, our shoes on and stuff like that, and talked for a little bit, rolled up our mats, and oh my goodness, I thought every muscle in my legs and my back were going to seize up on me. It was horrible. And then we have to walk to the car and drive home. And by the time I get home, oh my goodness, I am so sore. I could hardly walk. I could hardly make it out of the garage and into the house. And the first thing I did was took a Motrin and took a hot bath, which relaxed me a lot. It was better. And then this morning I was a little bit sore and I took another Motrin. But the thing is, tonight I've got to go and bowl 3 games. I'm on a league on Wednesday nights, and we bowl 3 games a night, so I got to go do that. And then tomorrow I get to do that yoga torture again. So anyway, I'm laughing, but I'm laughing through my pain. Anyway, here's Kai all in his little sailor suit, and there was my little first time yoga class story. And those of you who do yoga, y'all may be laughing at me, but yeah, that's it. So I'll let y'all know how it goes again. All right. Love you all. Bye-bye.